I want to get to the New York Bigfoot, but I also want to talk about our female Bigfoot. We had an episode called Thick Fit. Explain what Thick Fit is.
Well, Thick Fit is a craze. It's very popular. This is where they get that Brazilian look, you know? They're a little bit heavier down on the bottom side.
The whole thick fit craze is based on the form of the female Bigfoot.
100%.
And so the female Bigfoot is really strong in the gluteus maximus area and the thighs.
And you have women doing squats and lunges to build up that area.
All women, they're focused on one thing. That's a big backside.
And so Thick Fit doesn't require the woman to get super lean. They can have a little bit of extra body fat on them. Plus, they're not trying to get their thighs real lean. They're building them up and they're building up their butt. They're not saying, well, I want a slim rear end. They're saying, I want to squatch out my rear, which is basically the term squatch out your backside means build up. That's directly related to Sasquatch.
That's the very definition of Thick Fit.
Yeah.
And where does that come from? The female Bigfoot.
So people are hearing the term women are squatching out. They're not relating that to Bigfoot, but squatch is a shortening of the word Sasquatch, and that's totally Bigfoot.
100%. That's exactly what that is. Look, there's popular TV shows based on having a backside like that, the Thick Fit look. And you were telling me something, there's a theory out there about, Bigfoot could be human.
Yeah, exactly. And it used to be that scientists related Bigfoot to Gigantopithecus or some ape, and they said it was half man, half ape. And now a lot of scientists are saying there's a very good possibility that Bigfoot is actually a human that has archaic characteristics.
Okay, so if you look like that, do you want to be living amongst everybody else in society? No, you're an outcast. So that's a perfect explanation for why Bigfoot is out there in the woods.
And yeah, and you were talking before about those wolf boys, the guys from...
Those guys in Mexico, they've got hair all over their face. I mean, is that something? You had to shave your whole head? I mean, your eyes, around your eyes? So people are outcasts. They're living out in the woods. So, is that something we're seeing out there and people are saying that's Bigfoot?
So you're saying possibly with more acceptance from people that Bigfoot might come out in the open. Maybe it feels like it can't.
And well,
especially female
Bigfoot. They're coming on there to their own here now with personhood.
Right.
If they get personhood, they're going to be able to come out of the shadows and live amongst us like anybody else.
Well, see, they won't even know about personhood because they don't know our rules. But people will become more accepting of them, and they'll come up to Bigfoot, and they'll be friendly. They won't be afraid.
The olive branch will come out, and there'll be a friendship, and pretty soon they'll be getting married. They'll be driving cars.
Well, we don't know about that yet. That's getting a little ahead of things. But we do know that personhood and the acceptance of as Bigfoot as a Homo sapien could be a right direction for the Bigfoot.